Why don't you tell me who you are, a little bit about your background?
My name is Dat Nguyen. I was born in June 15th, 1997 in Orange, California.
Okay. And what is your passion?
Right now, I wouldn't say I have a passion. I used to do a lot of visual effects, editing and such, but since then, I've done a lot less, and now I don't really have a passion, but I like to play video games, airsoft, sleep, work on computers, and learn programming.
Okay, how did you initially become involved with this programming and computers?
I got involved with it mainly because when I was doing visual effects, it involved some small-time programming with the effects and such, and just working with the computers a lot in general. Involved a lot of programming, but writing code to produce or affect something really piqued my interest in programming.
Did anyone inspire you to have this passion?
A lot of my family, my dad, two of my uncles, and my sister and her cousin, who just started their major in computer science, they work with programming, and since I already had an interest in it, I know that I can always rely on them for help.
How would you say this passion has changed you as a person, if at all?
And as a person, I've decided to major in computer science after high school, and I plan to work with programming a lot throughout the future.
So after high school, where do you plan to major in computer sciences?
I plan to go to Cal State Fullerton and live with my cousins during college, and during maybe my junior or senior year, I plan to do an internship at my uncle's company and get some experience with programming.
Okay, interesting stuff. Changing subject, how have you served your community during the last 4 years at Great Oak High School?
As a freshman, me and my friends joined Interact Club to get started with our community service since it was a graduation requirement, but over the course of the year, we lost interest and just did community service activities that came up instead of with the club. And in my sophomore year, we joined CSF to get more community service hours. And because CSF looks good on college applications, resumes, and during my junior and senior year, we became really involved in Key Club because of some of our other friends. And we did a lot of community service events and activities with them.
How would you say helping out with these community service events has influenced you as a person?
I would definitely say it influenced me because before high school, I wouldn't have even thought about going out and serving community, but since the start of high school, I've been more open to working with others, doing community service work.
Have there been any community service activities that you've done not involving Great Oak?
One event in particular that was really memorable to me was doing the Greek festival in Old Town, which was an event to experience Greek culture here in Temecula. And during the festival, I spent a lot of time with my friend where we took trash in the dining room, took out the trash, and we helped prepare food for order and a couple other things that need to be done. We spent around 10 hours there and it was pretty fun.
How has your involvement with the community affected your academics in high school?
And it hasn't affected my grades or anything because I never loved community service, so if I had any homework that I was busy with, I wouldn't do the event.
Okay. So since you have spent a lot of time working with community, I'm sure you worked in teams, and how has this ability to work as a team grown while your 4 years at Great Oak?
During my 4 years in high school, aside from the community service work, I've done quite a few group projects and assignments, and I've always been able to do whatever work was assigned to me by my members. And I was always willing to pick up any slack left over or do little to no work at all.
Are there any projects that you can recall upon that helped you grow upon this aspect the most of working as a team?
There aren't too many that stand out to me, but one that does is the egg drop project that I did for AP Physics, where we spent a lot of time coming up with and constructing a contraption to keep an egg together when it hit the ground.
Okay, so outside of high school, are there any activities that have helped you become a better teammate or a better leader?
When I started high school, me and my best friend really got into airsofting, and it's been a really good team building activity. And aside from that, hanging out with him and spending a lot of time with him, going out, working on our guns and kits together, and playing video games. Doing those improved my teamwork and communication a lot.
And how exactly does this translate to the classroom?
Airsofting really developed my ability to put more trust in him inside and outside of airsoft. Because of that, it allowed me to put trust in others alike when it comes to assignments.
Okay, so just as a conclusion, what are your immediate steps post high school?
Like I said earlier, after high school, I plan to go to Cal State Fullerton and major in computer science. Hopefully, afterwards, start a career successfully in that or some other related field, just to be happy with whatever I work with.